what does luxury mean to you?
You got to just move to the beat. Then you got to put your hands on your knees. Then you got to make your feet be flat. Then you got to put an arch in your back. Not do it, 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 You got to disperse to the beat. Then you got to put your hands on your knees. Then you got to make your feet be flat.
Spring is going to truly feel like a new year for me, and I'm going to be ready to tackle 2025. I desire to live a life of luxury, but here lately, I've been asking myself, what is or what does a luxury life look like? I don't know, but I think this week I rediscovered what it means to me. Go ahead, baby. Okay. Bye, Zeke. Have a good day. Make good decisions today, okay? Bye-bye.
You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic when in the midst of sorrow. You can see up when looking down. A brighter day tomorrow will bring.
You see, the world around me tells that luxury is a high-rise apartment with a lot of windows, or a closet filled with Hermes and Chanel bags. And maybe that is a portion of luxury, but I've been reminded that luxury is way more than that. And I've been able to open my eyes this week and see which luxury I possess and how much value it is. You see, my luxury is my family. Being able to create a life that I truly enjoy, that brings me joy and purpose. Being able to pack my kids' lunch, write them a nice note, and send them off in the morning. Or being able to talk to my husband in the morning about his day and walk him to the door as well. Or being able to take long walks in nature, listen to the sounds of birds chirping, put on my worship music, and spend time with God. Somewhere along the way, I forgot what luxury looks like. But again, we're exploring that throughout this video.
Awesome sponsor, Prize Picks, the ultimate guest. Prize Picks has you covered. You know ball? Prove it. Now a Los Angeles Lakers trade button instead. But for them, DeAndre Ayton activated his rare dominating mode.
Game. They don't open up the game, but I think if there's anyone who can do it, it's got to be the great eight. And I think people like me have been watching. I've watched them raise the cup on home. People have been watching Pittsburgh celebrate a lot. I think everybody.
Being able to be present for my son is another luxury that I do not take for granted. being able to take him to birthday parties, watching him smile and play, and really just being a spectator of his enjoyment, his ability to learn, pivot in life, and actually just learning a lot from him in general, and my husband as well. So, taking the time to really just be present with those that you love and make memories no matter what it looks like, finding the joy in every small moment, like these truffle fries. Anywho, the hubby and I had date night, and it was a beautiful night. It was such a blessing. I won't go into the details, but we were blessed with floor seats to see Cat Williams, and I have thoroughly enjoyed Cat over the last few years, and his eerie way of allowing me to really see the world. So anywho, the hubby and I got fresh, put on our fits, and we had a great time. The next morning, we got up and got ready to hit the road, and I decided to raid my sister's pantry, yet another luxury, to be able to have a sibling that will be present for you and to understand when you need to hit the pause button and fully support you. But yeah, we stole these snacks. Don't tell her. Once we got back home, I ended up making some dip and brownies for the Super Bowl. I truly enjoyed Kendrick's performance. I love Kendrick Lamar and everything that he stands for and that he's attempting to do to push the culture forward. The halftime show was remarkable. I am trying to find it on YouTube as we speak so that I can run it back, because I didn't really understand the first part, like it was a new song, and with Kendrick, nothing is by chance. So I really want to go back and watch the first part and truly listen to the song. Fun fact, I absolutely love poetry, and Kendrick is poetry in motion. He respects the art of rhyming and of rap, and I love that we got to experience that. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I have been up for a while. I actually have been just chilling and working on my scrapbook, but a little bit more on that later. How are y'all doing? I know I switched it up. I know I switched it up a little bit with you guys on this weekly vlog, but I was so in my head at the beginning of this week. I knew I wanted to get a vlog out, but I didn't feel like facing the camera. I really didn't feel like talking. I felt like a fraud, I felt like a fraud for a little while. Something about the beginning of this year that really just didn't feel like me. Like I didn't feel like myself. I almost felt like I was kind of a stranger in my own body. So I did what I always do. Whenever I start feeling weird, I go inward, and I highly, highly recommend. So I spent some time with myself and with God, and I realized through Him putting things in my face that I did not have the correct heart posture to start out this year. And so, like I said, with God, I have corrected that, and I'm really excited to continue on the year and continue fixing my heart posture. Now, I won't say that this week has completely fixed my heart posture, but I feel like a mirror has been put in my face, and I'm like, okay, Lord, I get it. And it all started with a video that popped up on my feed on YouTube. I will link it down below. and it was a mature, seasoned, beautiful lady talking about the luxuries that she has in her life and how she defines luxuries. And when I say I was convicted by this video, I was convicted by this video. I watched it about 2 or 3 times to get it in my spirit, and I really sat with myself and my thoughts and figured out what, luxury means to me. And if I'm honest, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll try not to be repetitive. Some very surface level, shallow, kind of superficial things were coming to mind when I thought about luxury. And like I said, the Lord really convicted me with what luxury is. And so I really enjoyed creating this video. It was a true visual diary for me. And I'm excited to continue to recenter myself and walk out, my purpose the way God sees fit. So I'm excited about that. Now, that was a little recap. Girl, okay, so let's recap for real. So I had all of these plans for the weekend, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna show the girls, we're gonna have a good time. We went to my son's best friend's birthday party, which was at Dave & Buster's. He had a great time. And then we went to see Cat Williams. When I say Cat Williams and his supporting cast did not disappoint. I had no idea who the lineup was going to be. His Red was there, Tommy was there. I'll pop up some pictures because I don't really remember the faces. Monique was the host. Baby Monique talked to me personally. Okay, she shouted me out. She was like, girl, what's your name? I was like, Shanika. It was a good time. And we had, like I said, we were blessed with front row seats via my husband's homeboy. A great, phenomenal weekend. But I didn't want the weekend to be about vlogging. I didn't want to always pull my phone out and capture the moments. There were some times where I was itching to do so, but I felt the Holy Spirit like, stay present, enjoy the moment, and capture what you can. And so that is what I did. We had a really good time. Hopefully you guys got kind of the essence of what the weekend was like. It was a good time. So now what I'm doing is commemorating, I think that's the word. Child, I don't know. Anyways, I am placing the weekend in a capsule, so to speak, because I did order a scrapbook. I'm calling it a scrapbook. It's really a photo album, but I'm gonna make like a scrapbook photo album hybrid, and I'm super excited to start it up. So this is what it looks like. I've already printed out pictures, so got a little bit of a glare. There you go. There's a picture that I put on the front, and then I plan on getting some Sharpies and putting 2025 here on the top. Super excited about this. And then, like I said, I just got this from Amazon. It is a standard, photo album. I originally had in my cart a scrapbook, an actual scrapbook, and it came with like the cute pens and stuff. But when I was looking at that, I realized it didn't have like the protective sleeves in the scrapbook. And so I wanted this to be something that my son or his kids can like pick up on down the line 20, 30, 40 years from now, and not only see beautiful pictures, but also see like little paraphernalia that we picked up along the way. So what I did, I printed out pictures at Walgreens. If you don't know how to do it, download the Walgreens app, go to, I believe it's prints, and then click on photos, and then it'll allow you to upload photos from your phone into that app. It will send it to Walgreens printer, and then they will print them out for you. So I am going to do this book by the month. And so I printed off all of my pictures for January. I'm gonna put those in there first, and then I'm gonna start on February. Look at this. Don't hubby look so good? Girl, he was fine, okay? He was fine last night. Okay, all right, I hear y'all. I hear y'all in the back. I'm gonna show y'all one more time, but don't scream too loud, okay? Here we go. Look at how handsome he is. I just love him. I gotta eat him up with a spoon. This is our picture. Now, when you get strangers to take your picture, girl, it wasn't a lot of lighting or anything like that, but here is our photo that we took now. And then also I'm going to be putting our tickets
from the show. Child, they upside down, I think. Anyways, the tickets from the show beside on the same page as this. Now let me talk about how this scrapbook is already healing for me. This scrapbook has pulled me all the way back thinking about the luxuries in life, because when I'm selecting the photos that go in here, I'm not putting Instagram worthy photos in here. Like, yes, the one on the front because it's the cover, duh, but everything else is like random pictures of flowers my husband brought me, or a still shot that my husband took when we went down to Bama to go see his mom, pictures at the gravesite, things like that. Things that when you look back through, they actually tell a story and they're not just a pretty picture. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed not having to overly critique, you know, how I'm standing, if I look chubby in a picture, or if, you know, my hair is not in place, my son's hair is not in place, so forth and so on. And to just have something that just serves as memories and it's not judgmental. It also made me look at it more as art, because you guys know I went to the art show last month, and one of my favorite photographs or art was actually a photograph, and it was just a random image of someone in looking like they were in like their grandma's room or whatever. I'll pop up a picture just to remind you. And so I want to take more photos like that. So I'm super excited to load up this book for 2025 and look back at it, you know, years from now when I'm 50 and my son is older and maybe he's had kids and so forth and so on. So I just want to come in and kind of wrap up the video with you guys, kind of tell you my thought process behind the video, why I did it. And I also want to ask you guys, what does luxury mean to you? And do you find yourself thinking about the luxuries like very, you know, worldly luxuries, or do you find them more like I was mentioning today, time with family and friends and memories and things like that? And how much of a balance should we have with the two different views on luxury? Sound off in the comments down below. I really want to know. I can hear y'all. This unit is old. This is a old Yaki Straight U-Nice V-part unit. I am excited to dab back into some of my units and things. I told you guys that girl, they loud. I told you guys that I will be wearing my hair more this season, and I will. But I also really love a good V-part unit. So yes, girl, I feel like spring is going to truly feel like a new year for me, and I'm going to be ready to tackle 2025. You guys know it's been a roller coaster for your girl, but I am doing what needs to be done. Hopefully you are too. Anywho, if you enjoyed this week's video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help me out, and it helps YouTube to push my videos out to a larger audience. Also, if you enjoyed my vibe today, think about hitting that subscribe button before you leave. If you are new here, I typically focus on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and faith. And so if that's something that you like, that's what we do over here, okay? All right, girls, I will see you all next week. Bye, y'all.